Hello, hello. Welcome back to BNJ's Little Farms. Good morning. It's a cold, crispy one. Let's see if anybody pops on. It's been a long time since I've done a live. Just trying to get up on my YouTube chat here. There it is. I found it. You know, the last couple of times I have been on a live, whether I haven't done a live, but other people's lives, I don't understand, like, the live chat isn't popping up. Is anybody else having that problem? I'm only getting, like, the top messages. It's weird. But if I go onto the PC, then I get it. I get the option for a top message or live message. But not on my phone. It's just top message. Hello, hello. Who's ever in here? I see two of you. Good morning. I hope you slept well. I'm going to see about opening the live on the YouTube PC and see if I can see the live chat there. The YouTube. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Yeah, the option for live chat and top chat is there, but not on the phone. It's so weird. We got 3 in the house. Hello, good morning. Alright, I guess before I figure out anything else, I'm going to make my coffee. I need some coffee in my life. It's chilly this morning. I don't even know what the temperature is, but the grass is crunchy and cold. I was waking up and I heard a big bang. And I looked out the window and somebody hit a deer. Traffic was all backed up. And there was probably like 4 or 5 cars. One of the cars looked like it almost rear-ended the other one, but it must not have because they didn't stay backed up very long. But about, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes ago, I went and walked out there to make sure the deer wasn't suffering. I went looking for it. I can't find it, so I checked the ditch and then I checked the field. I don't know, it must have taken off. So hopefully it's not suffering somewhere. Poor thing. Makes me so mad. They know the deer cross here every day. It's every day at the same time. They cross in the morning to go up the hillside, and then at night they come back over to my property. I'll never learn. Every year, there's at least 1 or 2 deer that get hit. I just hope it wasn't the buck. We got a really pretty 6-point buck that's been on the property a lot lately, leaving its mark. So, but like I said, I went out looking and I couldn't find him anywhere. Hopefully he's not too badly injured. Once the sun comes up a little bit more and I can see, I'll go out there and look again. This morning I only had my cell phone like flashlight on me, so couldn't really see that well. But I walked the whole field and didn't see anything, so my feet are soaked. Oh, first sip of coffee, it's always the best. Nobody's chatty Cathy's this morning. Says we got 6 in the chat. I'm not sure how long I'll be on here. This live, I figured I'd just do a pop-up live because I haven't done one in months and months and months. Hey Josh, good to see you. Thanks for saying hello. I appreciate it. But yeah, I figured I'd come in and say hello and give some updates as soon as some people pop in. I'm making some scrambled eggs. I've got a couple videos right now that I've been editing, so they're on the computer right now, trying to render and get put out. What's everybody else up today? Do you have any plans? I think we gotta run to town for about an hour sometime today. I don't know when we'll do that. And then we'll be back on the homestead. We're trying to get the place cleaned up, everything put away before winter hits. Get all the summer hoses put up and get out all the winter hoses. We've got those, I don't even know what you call them. They're like a cloth hose that shrink up, and we use those in winter. That way we can pull them up and empty the water and roll them up real easily. That way our hoses aren't freezing in the winter. Supposed to be in bed, have to take daughter to the OB doctor in the morning. Fun. What time is it where you are? Where are you, if you don't mind me asking? Because right now it's, what, 6:48 a.m. here? Oklahoma. Nice. It's 5:48. Whew, early there. My neighbors, well, they're not really neighbors anymore. One of them passed away, but my neighbor, he grew up here as a kid. And his family farm is right down the road from us. And he used to dual live. He had a place in Oklahoma and then the family farm here. So he was always going back from Oklahoma to Ohio. Really good people. I wonder what the temperature is here. So yeah, basically we're just focusing on getting everything put up for winter. It's 36 degrees right now. Heavy fog. Getting the animals ready and situated, making sure they all have hay and warmth and everything. Josh, you remember me, right? Is this Gardener Josh? Or another Josh? I think the last time I checked, it was like 4 months since I've been on YouTube. So a lot has changed, and it looks like a lot of people have changed names and tags. Yep, okay. Yep, I remember you. But yeah, lots changed on YouTube in 4 months since I've been gone. Even StreamYard and everything's had updates, and I've got to relearn everything. I uploaded a video of the herb garden the other day, and I hadn't realized I'd been off YouTube 4 months. And I went into DaVinci Resolve. That's what I use to edit on my computer. And there's like 4 updates on there. Updated that, and it like switched everything around on the editing app. So it took me about an hour. I had to basically learn where all the buttons were and how to edit all over again in DaVinci. So I've been playing catch up a lot. Yes, lots have changed. My whole life is different. Really? What all has changed, if you don't mind me asking? You're still homesteading, aren't you? You still got your goats? Yeah, your thumbnails changed, your names changed. You switched from Gardener Josh. I'm doing a lot better than I was 4 months ago. I still have, obviously, the Lyme's disease, and I have a hard time sometimes thinking of my words or putting my sentence together, or I'll use the wrong word. So I just have to be patient with myself and take it slow. I had to sell it? Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that. I don't know, it might be a good thing. You might want to have done it, so I don't know. Hey, Red Silo, good to see you. Good morning. I hope all is well in your neck of the woods. Good morning, sexy people. It's too cold to be sexy. It's 36 degrees here. What's it there in Kentucky, Red Silo? Is it chilly? I will start again. Well, that's good. That's a positive attitude, Josh. I don't know how many times I've had to restart. Obviously not with my property or house or anything, but animals, you know, things happen, life happens, and whether that's butchering them out or selling them or them not making it, many times. So you can do it. You have your mind set on it. Good morning, Firefly. How are you? I'm surprised. Are you guys getting my notifications? Because I've been uploading shorts and videos, and I've had several people say they're not getting notifications. Are you getting notification for this live? Or did you just stumble across me? I think I've been back on YouTube now for about a week. And mostly I'm just doing shorts. I did do one video. I think maybe 2 videos, because one I meant to do as a short and it uploaded as a video. So there might be 2 videos out there. But in a week's time, I was pretty shocked. There's quite a few views. I posted on my community tab 400,000 views in the last 28 days or something like that. Insanity. It's crazy having that many eyeballs on you. Oh, wow, Josh. I'm restarting everything. Are you still posting videos? Do you have updates on your channel? I'll have to go over there and check it out. Homesick. I'm so sorry, Firefly. IBS. That's no fun. 49 this morning. Not bad. It's still chilly, though. 49 is not too warm. Just like a little moist. Oh, you got rain. That's nice. No, Firefly says no notification. I don't know if you guys keep up or anything, but Ohio's been in a horrible drought for months and months. Basically since spring, we've been in a drought. It's been horrible. I'm not sure if Kentucky is one of the drought states right now or not. There's a lot of exciting things going on, in my opinion. I mean, some people might not be excited or anything, but in the homesteading world, I think there's been a lot of exciting stuff going on. I don't know if y'all have heard or not, but Joel Salatin, he, if I'm pronouncing that right, I don't know. He has a farm and he's done homestead conferences, and he's all over the place for homesteading and farmers and stuff. And he's just a really good support person. Has books out, videos. He's got like a 10 or 11,000 following on YouTube. Just a very intelligent man. And the administration asked him to join the team for the FDA, and I think that's like really promising and exciting. I was pretty shocked to hear that. I was scrolling through yesterday and seeing an article and read that on him, and I think that's pretty exciting. So. Firefly says 49 here too. Drought here too. Fire watch. Oh yeah, we've been on a burn ban for months, and I think it was like last week or the week before. I don't know. My time frames are messed up, but about 3 miles down the road, we're still in the burn ban, and someone decided to burn whatever, brush or trash or whatever. It ended up taking up, thankfully, it was 3 miles down the road that way, so it didn't come near our house, but it ended up taking 5 acres out because whoever decided to burn in the burn ban, and it was kind of windy that day. It picked up, and there's like 3 different fire departments involved, and volunteers, of course, were on ATVs and off-road vehicles trying to help get it put out. I think it ended up taking them like 2.5 to 3 hours to finally get it under control. It was insane. And I'm sure that person is not happy because I'm sure they've got hefty fines now they have to pay. 5 acres is a lot to take out. Yes, I know you're hungry. I'll feed you in a second. No contact as of late. Long story, but when the time is right, I do YouTube content again. Totally understand. No worries. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, they're setting up a really good team this time. Yeah, I think so too, Red Silo. I'm excited to see what comes. Yes, he's the goat of permaculture and deep bedding methods. Yes, he is. And a lot of, I believe, I may be wrong, so don't quote me, but I believe that Joel was the one that came up initially with the chicken tractors, and that's when the chicken tractors blew up. Everybody on YouTube was making the chicken tractors and stuff. I'm pretty sure he is the original idea on that, though. I gotta feed the cat real quick. I was pretty shocked too because, like I said, I haven't been on YouTube for about 4 months. Literally, like, haven't been watching channels or anything like that. And my brain just can't handle it. It hurts to sit down and watch. But I think it was like a month ago, maybe. And Dr. Berg, which you guys know I just adore, Dr. Berg is the keto doctor, the chiropractor that does keto. And he had Joel on his channel as a guest, and it was an amazing interview. I didn't sit down and watch it, but I did listen to it while I was doing chores. And it was a really good interview. I was super excited. And it seems like Joel's just like picking up everywhere. He's everywhere right now. So I think it's a good thing. Jack, hello, good to see you. What's for breakfast? I'm just doing scrambled eggs and coffee. I'll probably put some shredded cheese on my eggs. And I have to admit, I have been really sad not seeing all of you. There's a lot of you I haven't seen since I haven't been on YouTube or heard from, which is my fault. But I have missed you all very much. Yep, he's a busy guy. He is definitely a busy guy. While Joel is in the administration, I have a feeling that there will be a lot of opportunities to achieve the plans I have in mind, great things to come, make homesteading great again, right? That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping the team eases the burden on not only the homesteaders, but the farmers, you know. It would be really nice to see a change. And I know we won't immediately get back to, you know, where we were in the farming industry, homesteading industry, but at least there's progress and hope in the future. And I'm hoping, you know, with all the Amish that came out to vote, it was amazing how many Amish people came out to support Trump and everything, you know. And they did. They had to take a stand because they were all getting ambushed, basically, raided on, and things are changing in the Amish world, too, and they didn't like it, so they all came out in a force, which is amazing. It was such an amazing historical event to watch happen, especially if you're in Amish communities and you actually get to see it firsthand. It was pretty amazing. So I'm hoping not only does it change for farmers and homesteaders, but the Amish will get back on track and they'll leave them alone too. What? Hey, Marshmallow Man, good to see you. Anybody else having sound problems? Can you hear me? Marshmallow Man says no sound. I gotta get dishes done too. I didn't do dinner dishes. We had taco soup last night. The universe is in a good way. I was just thinking about you folks, and here you are. Aw, I think so too. Although, I was watching the shorts last night. Me and Barrett we were watching the shorts on people's reactions of who got elected. Y'all know I don't like talking about politics and stuff like that, but man, I mean, I know that most of these have to be just like acting, you know, like the reactions to who won presidency and stuff. But they have some good actors on them shorts because they're hilarious. We were laughing so hard. I mean, I know presidency is a very important thing, but man, for people to react the way they have been is just ridiculous. Oh, I was losing it. It's going to get bumpy for a bit, but small regenerative practice that are going to be implemented. I can't read. See how I'm having a hard time? It's going to get bumpy for a bit, but small regenerative practice going to implement it will be beneficial. I hear you. Yeah, I agree, Josh. inches, 5x5. Thank you, Anti-Jack. What was another one I watched the other day? It was a short. It was so funny. Oh, it was Hispanics. It was a bunch of Mexicans in a workshop. I don't know if they were like doing automotive work or what kind of work they were doing, but it was some type of workshop or garage that they were inside of. And they were making a joke out of it. Like, they were just burning each other, hackling on each other, or whatever you want to call it. And one Hispanic was singing to the other one that they're basically that they're going back, they're getting deported, going back to Mexico. I was like, well, at least they got a good sense of humor. Who knows? They're probably legals or something, you know, but it was hilarious. Basically, I've just been doing lots of doctor's appointments, trying to heal, do lots of resting, and just be at peace and try to heal, I guess. Just taking it easy. And I had somebody ask me the other day when I was uploading shorts if I was what I was planning on doing with my YouTube channel, what the plan was for the future, and I said, I have no idea. I know right now lives are not a big to-do thing on my list. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people love the lives and stuff. I'll probably do like the Wednesday wake up with me lives. I'll try to do that, but I think too much of the lives was just taxing on me, and then with the diagnosis I got, it's too much. It's too much for me right now. So for now, there is no plan. I'm just going to go day by day, and if I feel like uploading, I will. If I don't, then I won't. Same thing with the live. If I want to go live, then I will, but I'm not going to make any promises or schedules or anything like that. What's the diagnosis? I missed that. This past spring, summer, I got sabotaged by ticks. Red silo. It was like, I believe it was 11 ticks I got bit by, and 8 were embedded. And I didn't even know that they could test this way, but as soon as I had a big huge bullseye rash. That's why I went to the doctor initially. And so they put me on antibiotics. I ended up on antibiotics for like 4 or 6 weeks or something. That was an insane amount of antibiotics. And I was diagnosed with Lyme's disease. Not once, but like 3 times. I got tested 3 different times, and each time that you get bit by a tick, the blood work, I guess they can tell if it's a new infestation or a new infection. So every time a new tick bites you, they can tell in the blood work. I thought that was pretty crazy. I never knew that. And Miss Walter Concrete in Real News, laugh out loud. Too much drama, crying, and division in the news these days. Just give me what happened and I'll make my own opinion. Right, Red Silo? We don't even watch TV. It has been years since we've watched a news outlet or TV or anything. Basically, we get our news from YouTube. And that's it. But yeah, you're right. Thank you, Marshmallow Man. He says, I miss you guys so much. Basically, the symptoms right now, they've let up a little bit, knock on wood. I just have, like, really weird headaches and brain fog, like fuzziness. And the headaches that I get is, like, in the front part of my head. And it's really weird because I get, like, this tingling sensation, and then my nose and, like, the tips of my cheeks here, they'll go numb. It's really irritating. It's not, like, painful, but it's really irritating. It makes it really hard to concentrate and do things. I think the last live I did before I went off YouTube 4 months ago, I had a lot of you were here. I don't know if all of you were here, but I had the stove on and I was cooking. I can't remember what I was cooking, but I didn't know I had the other burner on, and I'd put a ceramic plate on top of the burner, and I was talking to you guys doing dishes, and that ceramic plate like blew up behind me, and I have anxiety and PTSD. Anyways, that big boom, it shook me so bad. I screamed, obviously, and jumped in the kitchen here. But after I got off that live, it took me a good 2 hours to, like, come down from that and just calm down. My insides are shaking. My legs are shaking. That was pretty bad. So that scared me. And basically, that video was the deciding factor of taking a break from YouTube. Lyme's disease, yep. Justin Rhodes has that. Lots of videos on his channel about it. He saw relief by going straight carnivore on his diet. I have to look into that. I don't know if I could do carnivore, you guys. I love my vegetables too much. I love meat too, but I just love my vegetables. And can you do milk products or dairy products on carnivore? I don't know. I need to do more research on the carnivore. Is it just meat or protein? I don't know. Oh, and also another update is we've been going to church quite a bit. So Sundays and Wednesdays I go to church, and there's a lot of changes in our church and stuff like that too, which is kind of nice in my opinion. It's a lot smaller now, and yep, just meat based. Okay, and so they were looking for volunteers for a lot of positions and stuff. And so now I'm an assistant teacher for the Sunday school. Well, it's technically not Sunday school, it's Wednesday school. But I'm assistant teacher now, doing that on Wednesday nights. I think it's like once a month. Once or twice a month, I can't remember. That I help do the assistant teaching. So that's been fun. That's been a lot of fun. The cows are doing really good. I put out a lot of shorts on the cows lately. They're getting really, really big. There was a short put out, me and Barrett doing the suspect challenge. Have you guys checked that out? If you haven't checked that out, check that out. So we've been working on a lot of like electric fencing and things like that, getting pasture split up so we can rotate the cows. And so yeah, we did the suspect challenge, and in the suspect challenge, everything that we said on there was true and real. And one of the things Barrett said was suspects running because she peed on the electric fence. Y'all know how clumsy I am, so that was a pretty funny one. I about lost it. I did lose it when he said that out loud. I was like, I can't believe he told people that. But, so we've been working with the cows a lot lately and for their pastures and stuff like that. And, lots of funny things going on with the cows, but they're getting big, they're growing, they're doing really good. I was getting worried there for a little bit. Miriam, which is that little heifer, she wasn't putting on as much weight as Hercules was, the bull calf. She was getting the same amount of hay and minerals and everything, but she just was not putting on the weight. So we went out to Tractor Supply and we ended up getting some alfalfa pellets and Timothy pellets, and we started bulking her up with that, and now she seems to be putting on quite a bit of weight, so I'm excited. But I was getting worried that if she didn't start putting on weight, she was going to not make it through the winter, but hopefully that's not the case anymore. Pretty soon you'll be saying, where's the beef with those cows? Firefly says, I watched that. Nice, that's awesome. You're a school mom. So yeah, even though I haven't been on YouTube, I've just been focusing on home life and church life and just doing those things. Oh, Jess, we had bacon walk up on the farm a few weeks ago. Ooh, 2 pigs just showed up, fenced them in, and put the word out, but no one came to claim them, so I guess we have pigs. That's awesome! Score! Do you know what kind of pigs they are? They were, we opened up a new part of the field. You might get a kick out of this. When we were putting up new fencing, we opened up a new section for the cows to go eat and roam on. And Hercules, in his section, there's a bunch of briars, or not briars. Why do I always call them briars? What are they called? See, I can't think. What are those little balls called that stick to you? Anyways, you know what I'm talking about. So he got in a patch of those. Y'all, it was all on his pee-pee. Just stuck, like a whole bunch of them. Bear's like, get out there and pull those off. And I'm like, yeah, right. No way. And it'd been like a couple days, and he's like, they really need to come off there. And I was like, I know. I was like, I don't know how I'm going to get them off. Well, I took my curry comb, and I was giving him treats and holding on to his, like, harness, trying to get him off of there. Yeah, that was not a good idea, y'all. He started kicking up and bucking. He's like, don't be touching me there. So I'm like, well, he's going to just have to get him off himself. And thankfully, I think it's been like 2 weeks, and most of them's come off. He's only got a couple left down there. Yeah, it's like the burdock things. What are those called? They're not briars, but yeah, I'm in the trailer kitchen, Firefly. No idea. White furry with black spots. Both male. We're going to keep them safe over winter and use them for spring to start clearing the area on the farm. Put them piggies to work. Yeah, they're really good. I was actually watching one of Joel's videos yesterday after I read that article, and he was talking about pasteurizing the pigs and turning the soil up. And the field that he was in, it had like 200-year-old seeds that have emerged from the pigs digging up the soil and stuff, and he called the agricultural people out to try to identify the grass seed or the grass that has been produced, and they can't identify it. Basically, he is saying that the pigs tilled up the ground so much that they opened up like 200-year-old seeds from inside the ground that nobody's seen since the prairie days. I was like, wow, that's crazy. Oh, that's another funny thing. So, we have been putting the electric fence up and everything for the pigs, but our fence charging box that actually makes the fence work, it went bad, so we had to wait a couple of months to save up for that, and we got another one of those. So the fence has been up, and the cows have been in the area with the fence, but it hasn't had electric going through it. So when we got the box set up and we got the new one, the cows had never been on electric per se, and it took them all day, one day, and they got shocked like 5 or 6 times. And me and Barrett just sat out there and watched them, make sure they were okay. But every like few seconds, they'd go to the fence and they'd touch it with their nose and zap, and they'd jump, take off running, kick their heels up in the air, we were laughing. I'm like, don't do that. And a couple minutes later, they'd come back around, touch the fence again, jump up in the air, and take off running. It was the funniest thing to watch. I'm like, quit doing that. But after a day of them getting shocked like that, they learned real quick. They've been fine since. We had the old barn taken out, tons of nails, so we can't keep it mowed down. Overgrown every year, so we're going to let the pig take care of it. That's a good idea. That's a large area. Fuzzbutt, come here. Kitty, 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 kitty. Meow. Come here, your mom probably wants to see you. Come here. Oh, she's gotten big Firefly. Here's Fuzzbutt. Say hi. You purring. Tell your mom to get here and take you home. Hopefully you see her, Firefly. I about called you Fuzzbutt. Firefly, my kid. So yeah, not really much has changed around here. Just the seasons and just trucking along. Yeah, hoping to catch hog panels on sale. Laugh out loud. Gonna take a lot of them. Oh my goodness! And those hog panels have went up. Like I cannot believe the amount. I think the last time we checked on hog panels here were like $33. And when we first started buying hog panels on the property here, we were paying $18 a hog panel. I'm like, this is insane. But then again, everything was going up. Just insane amount of money. This month is Barrett's birthday month. So it's tag month, you know. He's got to get new tags for his truck and stuff. And those even went up. I'm like, what in the world? He usually paid about $90 for tags, and this year it's like $116 he has to do. Like, what in the world is going on? Your food's on the front porch, girl. Not getting my eggs. The garden did miserable. The herb garden now, it did awesome. The herbs outproduced everything. It was amazing. But yeah, the only thing that really did awesome in the garden was the tomatoes. I was able to process quite a bit of tomatoes. I did stewed tomatoes and then just your regular spaghetti sauce, diced tomatoes, stuff like that. Nothing too extravagant. But yeah, the tomatoes did really good. Everything else, nothing. Like the green beans even died. And we replanted at least 3 or 4 times on green beans. I can't even remember. So this year's garden was just a disaster. We went from flooding and the floods taking out my seeds so many times to a drought that just completely depleted everything that did grow. It just shriveled everything up and killed it. Happy birthday to Barrett. Thank you, Red Silo. Barrett's definitely got to do a birthday dance on YouTube. Good luck trying to get him to do that. Murphy's hearing your kit meow. It's not my kit, it's yours. You're supposed to come get it. Finally starting to get some sun out. Tomatoes, green beans, and potatoes did decent. Everything else was horrible for us this year. I mean, I agree. I was just happy to get the tomatoes because I use stewed tomatoes for everything. That's like my base recipe. I think I had canned like 20 quarts of stewed tomato the previous year, and we were completely out by the garden seasoning this year. And I mean, we use it for my taco soup base, my stuffed spaghetti squash, chili, anything like that. We use it for that. And I was able to do, I think it was 36 quarts this year, so I was really happy about that. I would have liked my green beans to produce and my sweet potatoes and stuff like that, but they didn't do good. But I'm just thankful for the tomatoes. Even my peppers, like being as in the drought that we were and as dry and as hot as we were, you would think the peppers would do good, but none of my peppers survived. The bell peppers, hot peppers, or sweet peppers. The sweet peppers, like the sweet banana peppers is what I'm talking about. Well, you guys, I think I'm going to head off. My head's starting to hurt pretty bad, and I don't even know how long I've been on here. I've been on 47 minutes, so that's not too bad for my first live back. But yeah, I'm going to head off, and I'm going to get an ice pack on and lay back down for a little bit. Let's see what Red Silo. Oh. Marshmallow Man says I got a fair bit of jalapeno peppers this year. Awesome. Canning chicken next week. Got 30 of them to process. Old birds, 2 to 3 years old. I think I only have 2 left to process. I processed quite a few. I think it was like 6 of them a few months ago. So I got 2 more left to process. And I'm just processing all the roosters. Getting rid of the roosters. But yeah, you guys, I'm going to head off. I want to thank you so much. I've missed y'all. And thank you for hanging out in the live today. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. And until next time, bye.